this one. Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing? Yafish Taco here. Another beautiful day, another car video. So I got a new car for me to review for you. And it is a new car for me as well. I just bought it. This is an LE, the most basic trim level for the RAV4. This 2023 brand new. Got it yesterday, 9 miles on the odometer. Next year, 2024, is the last model year for this generation, and this is 2023. So I think in the last 5 years, you know, when this car came out, there's so many videos on the top level trims, you know, like the Trail Edition, the Prime, the Hybrid, XLE, Premium, all that stuff, but rarely you see a review on an LE, bone basic one. So let's check it out. Oh, I paid just over 30,000 for this. 30,300 for this vehicle. Let's check it out. Look at this, huh? In silver color. And I got 2 accessories for the vehicles already, even before the vehicle arrived. Silver hubcap, very basic, no roof rack, no alloy wheel, 17-inch Firestone tires. A lot of black plastic cladding for the front. No fog lights or no whatever lights that goes here. And LED, just basic. 17-inch hubcap. It's gonna go away pretty soon. When I do get a set of alloy wheel, I'll let you know. Mirror colors also black. So usually this color right here will match the paint color for the vehicle, but it's black. And there is no turn indicators as well. So that's what you not get when you get the basic. But what's important is that it's all-wheel drive. You know, what's the point getting a crossover SUV that you don't get all-wheel drive? Especially here in the Pacific Northwest, right? And dual exhaust. How cool is that, huh? Even though it comes out as just one exhaust pipe, but you got 2 exhaust ports. That makes it look like dual exhaust. And it looks sporty and it's just cool to me. I mean, for the basic model getting that, hey, I'll take it. And being an LE, the most basic model, you know this is not a hybrid system, but that's what I like. I don't like hybrid. I want just the pure, naturally aspirated inline 4 2.5 with the dynamic force engine, dual injections. This thing's gonna run forever. Pop the hood, voila, this good stuff is all here. So what we have here is a 2.5 liter D4S engine, so dynamic force engine, which has dual injection for each cylinder. The port injection also helps to clean the intake valves from the carbon buildup, where most direct injection engines will have the problems eventually. So this will be a lot more maintenance free down the road. The engine output is 203 horsepower and 184, I believe, pound-feet of torque. That's plenty enough for a vehicle of this size. There's no hybrid as we see it, and no turbo. I would not want to have a tiny little turbo like the 1.5 on the Honda CR-V. That is a big no-no for me. That's why I want to go for this engine while they still build it. So the dual injection system with the port injection and direct injection kind of working together give you the most optimal balance between power and fuel efficiency. And also it really helps with cleaning the engine, cleaning the intake valve from carbon buildup where direct injection will not be able to do so. So yeah, this system is going to be very maintenance free, and also helps with the longevity. Also, one thing to mention is that it's using now the even thinner 0W16 grade oil. So that oil will give this engine even better gas mileage. So Toyota recommend 10,000 miles between oil change. No, I'm not gonna do that. My first oil change is gonna be the 1,000 miles break-in oil change, and I'll make a video about that coming up really soon. And then I'll probably gonna do every 5,000 miles. I think that would be the right interval for having an engine running smoothly and also give the longevity the engine deserves. Okay, let's take a look at inside. So being a base model, you do not get the proximity door opening. You will get a key fob with a traditional turnkey ignition, and you will need to push this button to get the doors open, unlocked. Voila. Okay, so I still have those dealership paper, service department paper down here, so I'm gonna get rid of that. So now officially this is my new car now, and I got my coffee in there. We'll talk about the coffee the cup holder a little bit. So let's get inside. All right, so let's use this turnkey, basic simple stuff. So let's talk about all the interior. So you got your basic power window lock and power mirrors, and everything blacks on black. A nice touch here, you got the faux leather, which is plastic with some stitching on it, so it makes it look sort of like a luxury interior, which is I always appreciate. The steering wheel is all plastic. There's no leather wrap. 8-inch screen instead of the 10 that you have on the upper trims. Wireless Apple CarPlay comes standard, which is really nice. Actually, it works really seamless, very smooth. You got these big knobs for power on the vents, and also this is basically a temperature control that with a digital display, but not a climate control, so you don't get to see the temperature readout on digital numbers. And then you got all your sort of setting down here, and your traction control, and this is a auto start, stop start. You want to turn off, and then you can use this option to turn that off. And right there, that's off now. Little power plug for the 12 volts power plug, and then your USB. Now this thing is my garage door opener, because on the base model you don't get a home link that you can program your garage doors, so there's nothing like that. So that's why I had to use my traditional garage door opener. And then this thing is kind of funny. This is sort of your SOS call, and now you see this has a sort of a transparent cover on it, so you cannot push it when you're not actually intended to use it. So you kind of pop this open, then you can push it. So it makes me feel like it's some sort of nuclear launch button, except nuclear launch probably need 2 of these keys and needs 2 people to push it at the same time, but this is just 1. So but it's interesting and sort of cool to have that. A little bit of cubby right here for additional storage, sunglasses, things like that. And then a big glove compartment. Another compartment down here. There's more USB power plug that you can use. Well, actually, those are not USBs. Those are the. Oh, wait a minute. They are USBs. Yeah, there's more USB power plugs for all your backseat people. Actually, there's 2 more USB back there. I can show you later. Now, let's talk about the cup holders. These cup holders are so deep. See, this is a tall latte that it goes in. Wait a minute, actually it goes in even more. So see how it sits totally flush. And this thing is so deep, you need to order a venti Starbucks for it to come up. So it's for your big sports drinks and your power drinks and big bottle people, you like that. But for a small cup like this, it just goes all the way in there. So you have this black cloth seat, and it's pretty supportive and firm. I like it firm. That's why I chose the vehicle, because if it has lumpy seats, I would not want it. And also has very good tall side bolstering that sort of holds you in place. Base model, you don't get your power seats at all. You get basically your lumbar support. Actually, it doesn't even have lumbar support. Adjustment. You have the height adjustment, you have the tilt, and then you have the forward and then going back and forth slider. All right, coming to the back seat. Now I have the seat at my driving position, and you can see I have basically a mountain of leg rooms. It's insane. It's insane. But it has this really nice rear vent and also 1 extra USB. Oh, 2. So you got 2 in here, 2 in the glove box, and then 1 in the center console. So you make it about 5 ports for 5 people. Hey, everybody got their own power plug-in. Yeah, the interior is very roomy for like short people like me. It just, look at that headroom. I mean, the seats are nice and firm and supported. And this is a perfect road trip for the family. And of course, more cup holders. Cup holders everywhere. That's kind of the norm for family vehicles nowadays. Except if you, I don't know, get a Miata, then you have to find a cup holder somewhere. Also worth to mention that this comes with the floor liners on the back seat, the front, and passenger, and also the trunk. Voila! So you got the really nice RAV4 factory cargo liner, and you got liners on the back seat that velcros on to the back seat. So like this is for you to, when you lay down your fold down your back seats, they also protects the fabric on it, which is pretty cool. Yeah, and then you have all these tie down points for cargos, and a little more cubby for your, I don't know, engine oil. Should this thing ever burns engine oil, which I doubt it if I take care of it. And simple to do, fold down. So you got your 40, 60, and they do seem to fold down pretty flat, but you see the liner protection on the back of the seats. It's actually really helpful if you're like pushing lumber or like something hard and abrasive into the area, so you can protect all that surfaces. All right, my Coda is checking out the trunk. I think he approves it. It's big enough for him. You like that, Coda? Good. All right, now let's just go home because I need to finish my video. Okay, let's go. Come on, Koda. I think he likes it. He wants to get his hairs on it too.
Come on.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Too high to jump, huh? Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Say bye.
See you. I guess I just reviewed the trunk. It's big enough for, I don't know, for my dog and a lot of other stuff. Here you don't really get a digital readout of your speed, but instead you have a digital display of the speedometer. And then your tachometer is not digital, but this little needle is digital. I'll show you when I'm driving. So you got shows your outside temperature and your average total gas mileage so far for the 110 miles. And something just very simple. The volume control and then the display on one side. On the center gauge display, and you have your Bluetooth calling, and then this is for your adaptive cruise control, and this is your lane keep assist. The mode is where you control the the source for your audios, and this is for just skipping through tuners, radio channels, or song selections. All right, so we have gone over everything, I think. So now let's go for a ride. Well, it's a nice day, so where should we go? How about the beach, huh? Let's go to Long Beach, Washington. MPG to 0 right now, so we're gonna take a 200 miles round trip to the coast and see what the real life gas mileage is on the highway. So coming off the line, the car does not feel like particularly powerful. So that 200 horsepower is buried somewhere deep in the power band in that 8-speed transmission. The car just want to go to the highest gear as soon as possible. So if you want to accelerate, you have to downshift to the lower gear. But like if you're in a sports mode, you won't have that problem. The sports mode will sort of ride in a lower gear, so that give you the higher RPM, about 200 to 400 RPMs higher than the normal mode. But this car is not really for performance or speed or acceleration. This is a everyday driver that designed to be super smooth. The 8-speed transmission is just so smooth. It feels like a CVT without all the noises. And but if you want the power, you can harness the power by just, you know, flooring it. But on a normal day driving, it's just gonna give you that really super smooth feeling. The on-ramp power delivery is very smooth. And I'm at 2000 RPM and having no problem getting to 60 miles per hour highway speed. The road noise is about average. I think it's a little bit quieter than what I have experienced in the 2017 Subaru Forester. It's a little bit quieter, but not completely quiet. You can still hearing cars whistling by you, next to you, or on from the opposite directions. The independent suspensions on this vehicle actually delivers pretty good balance of handling and comfort. So you don't really feel every single bumps on the road, and it's pretty, the ride quality is pretty nice and soft, but also it kind of gives you a little bit of good handling characteristics at the curve, but not as good as the Subaru, but it's good enough for everyday driving. So on the freeway, the 8-speed transmission just love to hang out at the top gear at all time. The cruising engine speed at 60 miles per hour, it's at about 1,600 RPM. At 65 miles per hour, the engine cruising speed, it's at about 1,800. 70 miles per hour, the engine speed cruising at about 1,900. And finally, just hair over 2,000 RPM at 75 miles per hour. 34.8 miles to the gallon. So I'm getting almost 35 miles to the gallon. Just driving at between 60 to 70 miles to the coast from the Portland, Oregon area. I mean, what, a hybrid RAV4 gets about 40. I'm not talking about the plug-in ones. So it's just like about 5 miles difference. And this is like what, $10,000-$20,000 cheaper than a hybrid. So it's just as good. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a perfect road trip car. Now let me try the sports mode. Voila, the red scheme came alive, and then you feel like the blood is pumping through your body. And this car feels a lot more lively. The throttle response is more sensitive and more responsive. Yeah, the curvy roads and hilly roads in the mountains, it's a lot more suitable for the sports mode, where you get better throttle response and also better handling of the accelerations, and also as well as controlling the descending speed when it's going downhill. $36 miles to the gallon, and we are at the beach. Here's the ocean. So we're getting onto the beach. I think just a regular all-wheel drive will do, but I'm just gonna put it on sand and mud anyway. Sand mode, mud and sand. Nice. Yeah, it's not much a difference. It's awesome. All right, we got to the beach, 120 miles for the whole one-way trip, and we've been driving anywhere between 60 to 70 miles per hour, and the gas mileage is 36.2 for the whole trip. Can you believe that? For a car with 200 horsepower, I mean, it's not the sportiest or most powerful car, but plenty enough power and very smooth and comfortable rides. Perfect road trip car. I mean, get you to a place where it does not break your bank, you know, filling up the tank. So, oh yeah, super happy with this vehicle. And then I will do a 1,000 miles oil change video, and then maybe a 3,000 miles ownership review on this car. So stay tuned. Right now I need to go enjoy the beach. So until next time, see you guys. Bye.